you. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Good evening to some of you guys. Thank you for joining this session. My name is Michelle Medellin, and as Alexis mentioned, I'm a recruitment marketing strategist. I work for CVS Health in their talent acquisition marketing departments. So when I was approached by Techeria to speak, I was thinking about what to speak and how to tie it into their theme of Más Unidos, and it was a no-brainer for me. I have a passion for the Hispanic community and for diverse populations. So as I was thinking about what to speak on, I really wanted to communicate that us as Hispanics, we matter. We make a difference in our communities, in the nation. We are a resilient community that has been through a lot, and we daily face many challenges. We have also made a lot of progress, but there is a lot of work to do. And I believe sincerely that we will in the near future. I hope through my presentation that you guys will be inspired to help those around you, because the children that are in our communities, they are our future leaders. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. A little bit about me. I have a degree in marketing. I also completed a digital marketing certificate in 2017 just to stay current with digital marketing trends and new skills. I'm halfway through my MBA in healthcare management, and I'm currently completing a graphic design certificate. As you guys can probably tell, I love education, and I actually feel like I have been in school more than I have not. Most of my experience is in marketing and advertising. Early in my career, I was a product manager in the property management industry, huge industry, by the way. And I was responsible for a Hispanic product, specifically targeting the Hispanic population. And it consisted of an internet listing website where we would sell advertisements to these property management companies, as well as a print magazine. Previously, I've also worked in college recruitment and staffing, and I feel beyond blessed to be able to work at a Fortune 4 company, CVS Health, where I can apply my skills and experience and passion in recruitment marketing, hence my title of recruitment marketing strategist. What I have learned about my career is that all the industries that I've worked for have wanted to target the Hispanic consumer. We have a rising purchasing power, and we are the largest minority group. Companies like CVS Health want a diverse workforce. They know the value of diversity and know the importance of a diverse workforce brings. CVS Health provides colleague resource groups that are colleague-led organizations that encourage personal and professional development. And we share tips, we do networking events, we have a newsletter, and I am honored to be their national communications co-chair. Let's see. And yeah, property management wanted loyal renters. They knew that Hispanic renters were very loyal, sometimes staying 5, 6, 7, 8 years in their apartments. And colleges that I've worked for wanted to attract Hispanic students because we are underrepresented in those areas. And just to give you an idea what my career path has looked like, that shows you a little bit about my career path. Ups and downs, twists and turns, but here I am. We all have different journeys, and that is totally okay. You may have to step down or take a break from your job to pursue a different career, and that's okay. Just make sure you have a concrete plan. Now, about Hispanics, we have a strong work ethic. Everybody knows that. We are some of the most hardworking people out there. We are passionate, loyal consumers and employees. We value family, religion, and food. We have many abilities, But we also have to get out of our comfort zones and take the opportunities that are available to us. We are resourceful, but we also have a lot of untapped potentials. Also, us as Hispanics, we ask friends and families for recommendations. We check reviews when we are going to purchase something or when we go out to eat. We are also fast adopters of technology. This is something that I've been saying since I was a product manager almost 10 years ago. For example, 70% of Latinas own a smartphone compared to non-Hispanics. We contribute to voting, and voting for Hispanic communities has increased. Latinos are the second largest group of voters in the country, so we matter. Again, about Hispanics, we are entrepreneurs. If you think about it, the lawnmower guy, the cleaning lady, the construction company, the roofer, the food truck lady, they are all entrepreneurs. More than 12% of all Hispanic immigrants work for their own business, making them 30.6% more likely than non-Hispanics in overall U.S. population. Also, Hispanic businesses are growing at an unprecedented pace and have surged by more than 34% over the last decade. That's based on an article that was written earlier this year. So we matter and we contribute to the local communities. Now, the Hispanic consumer. Hispanics' purchasing power continues to increase. From 2010 to 2019, Hispanics' buying power increased by 69%, outpacing non-Hispanics for a total of $1.7 trillion. However, we are cautious with our spending. Hispanics outpace non-Hispanics across many areas in stores such as deli, floral, pet care, produce, alcohol, and deli. We have a major effect in voting, the economy, advertising, marketing strategies, and healthcare, as well as other crucial industries. But I have a question for you guys. What are we doing to bet on ourselves as a community, just like Kat mentioned earlier today? How are we investing in ourselves? Not only in ourselves, but in our immediate communities. A little bit more about the Hispanic community. First-generation families and immigrants are contributing to the economy more than non-Hispanic groups. Here's another example how our communities make a difference. In this slide, you can see how Spanish-preferred Hispanics spend more than other groups. With that said, Hispanics do experience a lot of vulnerabilities. Due to the pandemic, 40% of Hispanic households' financial situations worsened. We will always be vulnerable to recessions, pandemics, market fluctuations, layoffs if we do not seek change. So how can we lessen the risk of vulnerability? The only way is to change our current education levels. And I will talk about in a couple of slides. Now, I want to talk about the Hispanic employee. Our people are working primarily in farming, fishing, forestry, building, grounds cleaning, maintenance, construction, extraction, food preparation, and serving, as well as transportation and material moving. And these are numbers based on the Department of Labor. Our people work in labor-intensive physical roles, out in the sun, eating in weather, hot weather, cold weather. In agriculture and construction, Hispanics make up more than 3 in every 10 workers. And in hospitality and food service, almost 1 in every worker is Hispanic. Hispanics are traditionally underpaid, more than likely have a job that does not offer employer benefits, retirement funds, time off, etc. This affects our future quality of life and health. And these employees are none other than our parents, uncles, aunts, family members, and neighbors. And I believe we can do better. And the Hispanic employee also contributes to the workforce. It is projected that there will be an increase of 78% of net new workers between 2020 and 2030. Hispanic employees rank lowest in income level, health insurance coverage, and college attainments. We have the power to change this. We are in roles. I say we as a community because I believe that most of us here are professionals, but our family members, our uncles, aunts, our neighbors are in roles that generally are labeled as jobs that no one else wants to do. What can we do? We can seek employment in companies that have diversity hiring initiatives, such as Apple, Amazon, CVS Health, Meta. Don't be intimidated to apply at these big brands. I definitely did not think I would work for CVS Health, a Fortune 4 company. But big brands are usually smart brands, and they know that there is a shift in demographics of the US and of the workforce. Additionally, we should apply for roles in industries where we can bring about change, like in tech, in healthcare, politics, education. So you may ask yourself, how can we bring about change? Through education. So what can you do? Again, as Hispanic professionals, what can you do? Each one of us can reach one Hispanic student and mentor them. If we all do that, we can see a change in just one generation. The only way to bring about change is through education, and we should lead the change, not just be the change, but lead the change. Educate families, friends, neighbors on college, on your college experience and what to do and not to do. I don't know about some of you, but in my household and in many of my friends' households, because I've spoken to them about it, college was not a conversation we had at home. I remember walking home very young, and my classmates would talk about college. I did not know what college was. I just heard, I want to go to college. I want to go to college. But these things have to change in our community. We need to be able to have these conversations with our little ones very early on. It's understandable. Immigrant parents have a lot on their plates. They come from a different country. They are learning a new language. They are focused on work, on their families, but we need to help them understand the importance of education and helping shift their perspective on college attainments. So it starts with us. We can help educate others about college. As an admissions counselor for a couple of years, I realized that in admissions, this is a sales-driven and revenue-driven area for colleges. So we need to let our communities know to be careful of for-profit colleges. We need to help them do research. We need to help those college students and educate them that they should not be forced or convinced to do something like attending a college or pursuing a degree that they are really not interested in. I also recommend complete an internship. 2 is better than 1. 2 will set you apart compared to those that only have 1. And research industries experiencing growth. Now, some financial aid tips that I would suggest that you share with others. Do not accept the max of every loan offered to you. You are not required to do that. Do not finance your college lunches, your dorms if possible. Yes, the college experience in the dorms, I'm sure, is fun, but it is much cheaper if you live off campus and get a roommate. Apply for scholarships. There's so much scholarship money out there. Work part-time if you have to. Pack lunch to save money. Remember, the less you finance, the more money in your pocket after graduation. And again, you can help first-time college students by sharing these tips and mentoring them on, college do's and don'ts. And you can also share things that you wish someone would have shared with you. Now, for us professionals, Hispanic professionals, what does professional growth look like for us? Well, we can seek networking opportunities like Tech Korea. We can build networks. We can lead the change. You can go on Eventbrite and build your own networking group that maybe is specific to your area or experience. You can gain new knowledge in industries experiencing the most growth. This list right here is a recent list that I found. I think it was 2021, but these are some of the industries that are experiencing the most growth. Healthcare makes sense because of the pandemic. Digital marketing, everybody is online now, and especially because of the pandemic. E-commerce, finance, and so forth. Us Hispanics are the fastest adopters of technology. We value technology. Let's get into tech industries. Join mentoring programs at your job. I know CVS Health offers a lot of development opportunities, personal development opportunities. They have a mentorship program that I literally just registered for last week. You can also seek leadership certification and opportunities, or seek certifications in one of these areas that I listed. You can apply at companies, like I mentioned, that have mentorship opportunities. Apply at companies that offer tuition reimbursement or have partnerships with different colleges. CVS Health has partnerships with 3 different colleges, and one of them offers a free bachelor's at no cost. Now, there are certain industries that do not require specific education for you to work in that industry. My husband works in cybersecurity, and you do not need to necessarily have experience in cybersecurity to enter that field. Yes, experience in a degree in cybersecurity helps, but it is not required. And also companies like CVS are now accepting experience in lieu of a degree. If you have plenty of experience, like let's say in marketing, you have 10, 15 years experience and you only have an associate's, they will consider you. Again, big brands are usually smart brands. The opportunities are there. We just have to grab them. Some of the jobs with the highest demand include software engineering, a registered nurse, JavaScript, Java developer, and so forth. Blacks and Hispanic workers remain underrepresented in the science, technology, engineering, and math areas in STEM. And Hispanics are underrepresented in media and in tech. Companies who have diversity hiring initiatives include Apple, Amazon, CVS Health, Meta, Alphabet, and the list goes on and on. It's never too late to pursue a different career path. So I would suggest that you inquire with your company and see if they offer tuition reimbursement or what personal development opportunities they offer. Now, let's talk about the change. Again, have conversations about education with your nephews and nieces, neighbors, children, and all children that you can think of. Ask them, have you thought about college? Do you know what you want to be when you grow up? Always have those conversations with them. Plant that seed. Bring them to work. Show them what you do. Be that person that they will remember that was always talking about college. Mentor a Hispanic child. There are mentorship programs like Big Brother out there that will pair you up with a mentee. We also need to talk about education with parents, specifically immigrant parents. And you share the knowledge of your college experience and help them navigate the higher education system. All in all, I would say mentor a family. So with that said, We are a powerful community. We are hardworking people. So I want to encourage and motivate you guys to increase our upward mobility through education. Thank you so much. I can't hear you.
There it is, another glitch on my end. I just want to say thank you so much. That was an amazing presentation. I appreciate all the statistics. There's a lot of information that I know I didn't know when it came to numbers. I personally am not a numbers person, so to hear all those numbers, it's definitely, it hits different when you see how many things are, how we're impacted, especially within different industries aside from tech.
Yes.
But aside from that, I am just really happy with this overall summit, and you did an amazing job. And if there's any questions, please feel free to, from our audience, please feel free to ask away. And if not, that's okay too. Or if you don't have any now and you have some later, feel free to reach out to me via LinkedIn, whatever, Slack. Also, if you're not part of our Slack channel already, I will be pinning a link in our chat in like 2 seconds, so that you can join it, because why not join our Slack channel, right? At the end of the day, it's an awesome opportunity to meet new people. Our Slack channel is over 13,000 people. So yeah, you're never not going to meet anyone. But again, a huge thank you to you, Michelle. We appreciate your time, and definitely will be on the lookout. Do you have a LinkedIn, Michelle?
I do. Yeah.
You don't have to send it now. I just wanted to make sure, so I can definitely refer people in case they
Yeah.
want to get in contact with you. I'll definitely find you, and we'll exchange that information later on.
My email is also on the slide. I don't know if you want to share it,
Sure.
but I would love to connect with you guys through my email. I'm not really active that much on LinkedIn. I know I should be, but one less thing to keep up with. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much, Michelle. We'll see you soon. All right, everyone. Well, that concludes our, did I say that right? I don't know. Well, basically, the sessions for the summit is over. The last and final thing on the agenda today is just another quick round of speed networking. So if you're interested, that'll be starting in 5 minutes. You'll be able to go back to the People tab on the left-hand side, and you just click right in, and then you could start connecting. I'm dropping Michelle's email also in the chat just in case you missed it, and if it wasn't in the, yeah, just in case you missed it, the slide or whatever the case, but I pinned it, it's there. Thank you all so much. I hope to hear from you soon. Give me feedback. Tell me what you liked and didn't like for the day. I'm hoping it's more likes than not likes. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, bright and early, 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, 11:30 a.m. Eastern. We're going to start off with some speed networking again in the morning, and then we're going to go right into our keynote session. So tomorrow is another fun-filled day, diversity, equity, and inclusion, along with civic tech and engineers. I know that there was a lot of you, especially in that engineers cafecito. So definitely go out and support your fellow engineers talking about constructing inclusivity products. So we will see you all tomorrow. Have a great time at the networking session. Bye. Oh, sorry, one more thing. Huge shout out to the Tequeria team and also to our volunteers. I want to give a really big shout out to Diego Carrillo. He was phenomenal in supporting me throughout this entire summit, and the rest of the team as well. So thank you. Okay, now I'm going to get off. Bye, everyone.